Hello, I'm Joseph Dillard. Welcome to the Integral Deep Listening online curriculum. In this series of videos, I want to walk you through the steps for interviewing a dream character. It's easy, fun, and often transformative, providing you not only with an interpretation of your dream that makes sense, but with reframings of life issues that are important to you. Beyond that, you'll receive recommendations for dealing with your life issues, which you can use to work toward their resolution while testing the method itself. Does IDL interviewing help you understand your dreams better? Does IDL interviewing help you resolve life issues that are important to you? You can determine that for yourself with this process. No need to rely on books, theories, experts, or even myself, the creator of the process. There are several single character interviewing protocols located at integraldeeplistening.com. This version comes from the Dreaming Healthy Families protocols and is a simplified version. When you are ready to create an interview for yourself or interview someone else, first sign up for online interviewing, following the instructions in the video, How to Get Started with Integral Deep Listening Online Interviewing. When you sign in thereafter, you will be taken to the page at the following URL. Begin by coming up with 3 life issues. In the example below, I'll use current life issues with a nightmare I had when I was about 22 in 1972, some 50 years ago. We will see if working on a dream from so long ago, and one that has been worked on before, is still relevant, helpful, and capable of providing fresh, useful framings for one's life years later. I'm choosing it because doing so is also a way of sharing with you a bit of my own background and issues, as well as to set an example of openness and transparency of sharing what is personal and private with others through IDL interviewing. Fear, self-doubt, guilt, and blame only exist in the dark. We are only as sick as our secrets. By sharing ourselves openly with others, we set an example, invite them to do the same, and create relationships based on authenticity, intimacy, and mutual trust, rather than persona, status, and superficialities. A life issue is anything that is important to you. A concern, worry, fear, hope, or dream. It can be personal or interpersonal, involving a relationship or a concern you have about the world and the future of humanity. Why choose 3 life issues instead of 1 or 8? In my experience, it is relatively easy to come up with 1 or 2 life issues, but 3 is something of a reach. What that means is that 3, rather than 1 or 2, encourages you to dig deep, to look deep for an issue or issues that may be underlying, supporting, and perhaps creating the more superficial issues that generally make up the majority of our attention. And 3 is generally enough. 4 is typically overkill. Although from time to time people get started and realize that there is another, more basic issue that they did not initially list. It is not unusual to have an overriding issue that you want to address. Still, list 2 more. Why list your life issues? Your life issues act as something like a pretest. Is IDL relevant to your life and concerns or not? You will know the answer based on the utility of the process for addressing your listed life issues. Here are 3 life issues that come up for me at the moment. Taking better care of my health, making this series of teaching videos, doing regular interviews of myself and others to stay in touch with the priorities of my life compass and learn better how to communicate IDL to others. Let's take a look at the elements in this window, as they are the same for all questions in all interviewing protocols. At the top where it says 3 life issues, if you click on the up or down arrows, it will show you all of the questions in the interviewing protocol. You can then select the one you want to go to, then click on the blue Go To button, and you will, like Harry Potter grabbing a portkey, be magically transported to the question you want. Below that, in blue, it says, questions and answers about this step. If you click on this sentence, it will take you to a short explanation. This will help you to explain the process to others you interview. Below that is a sentence in blue that says, don't see your answer to your question? Ask your question here. This is meant to provide us with feedback for improving the questionnaire. You can also ask at Friends of IDL on Facebook or by emailing joseph.dillard@gmail.com. Below the heading in black, 3 life issues I am currently dealing with are, you will see highlighted in white your preference for text input or voice input. Click on the other if you want to change. If you want to change your default preference, go to Change Profile in the green menu to the left of the box above the contemplative gorilla. In the box itself, you will see typical editing tools for the look and structure of the 3 life issues you state. After you have done so, be sure to hit the green Save button below the box and then the blue Proceed to the next section button. If you want to ask the interviewed character a follow-up question, click on the green box to the right of the green Save button. In the next video, explaining the IDL Dream Interviewing Protocol, quote, choosing and writing down a dream and your associations to it, we will take a look at a nightmare I had many years ago. Thanks for watching. See you next time.